COMFIER sent me this hand massager, so I just want to do a quick unboxing and go ahead and give my first impressions of this. And I'm real excited just because I've never had a hand massager, so I don't really know what to expect. And so the first thing I see on top are going to be these stickers, which is real nice. And here you can see it's got the logo. So these can just be put on the hand massager just to give a little bit more style. We're also going to have some plastic gloves in a little baggie, a USB-C charging cable, a warranty card in the shape of the logo, a user manual, and finally the hand massager itself. And this thing looks really cool. It kind of looks futuristic. As far as size goes, it's like the perfect size for me to go ahead and fit my hand in here, as you see here. Now taking a look at the back, there are going to be these four protruding bits out, and it's going to have a little rubber piece on top, so when it goes ahead and goes on the table, it'll go ahead and be nice and steady and it won't move around. In the center, we are going to get a little bit more information about the system. Now taking a look at the side, this is all going to be plastic, except over here where it's going to be a rubberized part. And then same goes for the other side, except there's going to be one more thing, which is going to be a USB-C port to go ahead and charge the hand massager. Now taking a look at the back, this is where I can go ahead and put my fingers out, and there's only going to be 3 holes, just because the other 2 holes are going to fit my pinky and my thumb, or vice versa if I use my other hand. Now as far as the material inside here goes, it's going to be pretty stretchy, as you see here. And now taking a look at the top, we're going to have the logo right over here, and there's going to be 3 different buttons. So we're going to have the on button, the intensity button, and the heat button. And now taking a look over here in the front, that's where the hand goes, of course. And here you can see there's going to be the 5 different holes, 3 of the holes which you can see from the outside, and the other 2 holes which are just going to be hidden inside the machine. Now as far as comfort goes, when I go ahead and put my hand in here, the top of my hand touches directly on top of the machine, so it feels like it's like a plastic bit. But there does seem to be even more here, so I think this is going to expand when I turn it on. Then same thing for the bottom, I do feel something else. Now as far as the fingers go, they're like a good size, and here you could see on the back, even if you had bigger fingers, they would still be able to go ahead and fit. And then same thing goes for my other hand, just like that. That was the most important part, which is to test this hand massager out. And I took a look at the instructions, and it tells me a little bit more of what to expect. So there's going to be 3 different modes for each of these, and they're also going to have 3 different colored buttons. So low mode is going to be a green light, medium mode is going to be yellow light, and high mode is going to be red light. So for starters, to go ahead and turn it on, all I have to do is hold this button here. And before I put my hand in here, this is how it's going to go ahead and look like. So there, now it's on, and it's green, and this is yellow. And oh, that's cool, it's compressing it. So, oh, it even compresses the fingers here, you can see. And yeah, this is pretty squishy. Kind of reminds me of a balloon. Now, I'm not sure how powerful this is going to be, so once I actually put my hand in here, when I go ahead and turn it off, I'll go ahead and find out. And now the heat can also be turned on, so if I press the button, it's green, so that's low mode, yellow is medium mode, and red is high mode. And here you can hear what it sounds like with the compression. And if I want it to be more intense, I got my cat right here, he's curious too, I can go ahead and press this button, and now it's going to be red, which is going to be the most intense. And if I press it again, yeah, it'll go ahead and reset. So I'll go back to red. And yeah, that really squishes a lot, so I'm excited to go ahead and see how much this really goes ahead and compresses my hand and massages it. And then I can also go ahead and press this button, and it'll go ahead and adjust the modes as well too. So if I press it once, it's going to be a medium mode. And if I press it again, it'll be, I guess, the most intense mode, or mode 3. And then if I press it one more time here, this just completely shuts off. So that's the only way to go ahead and turn it off. And here you can see it's slowly going to start to decompress. And there, now it's ready for my hand to go ahead and fit in here. And when I touch it, yeah, I do feel it did get warm at the bottom. Now my fingers don't feel warm. The top of my hand doesn't. Yeah, it's just the palm of my hand where it feels warm. So I guess this is going to be where it heats up. Now let me go ahead and do this. Let me also adjust the camera a little bit so you can kind of see what's going on down here. Now let me turn it on. So press it 2 seconds, let go. And now it's going to be mode 1 because it's green, and it's going to be the medium intensity. And oh yeah, I definitely feel it working on my fingers. It was compressing my fingers, and now it's compressing the top up here and the bottom of my palm. That feels pretty nice. Now I do want to go ahead and turn on the heat, and I want at the hottest setting. And of course this is going to be stuck, like I can't move my hand at all. And when you hear that sound, that's when it goes ahead and lets go of the air. Yeah, so it like kind of changes. At first it was going really quick, and now it's going slower. and now it's working on my palm, so it kind of interchanges whether it's the fingers, the palm, or the top. Now I don't think it's intense enough, so let me go to the most high setting, and same thing goes for the middle, the highest setting. There, my hand's all the way in. And yeah, I definitely feel it squishing it a lot more. It feels pretty nice as well too. This is a weird feeling just because I never used a hand massager, so this is pretty unique, but I can definitely see how this can be really relaxing. Oh, here you can see it like pump up and down. There you can kind of see it alleviated a little, and now it's working more on the back. So it was pretty cool how it goes ahead and just changes all around. And now what I want to check out is use it on my left hand now. And here, they're completely decompressed. That's the inside. Now let me put my other hand in here and turn that on. And full setting, so the highest setting possible. There, all red. There it is. Yeah, again, this is a really interesting feeling. What I will say right now, just because of the shape of my hand and how the finger placements are, I feel like my thumb isn't all the way in. I think it's up to like here, but I can't adjust it just because then the pinky would go ahead and get loose. But either way, I still do go ahead and feel the compression around all my fingers. And yeah, that's pretty tight, wow. So one thing worth noting is that this hand massager has an automatic timer. So after 15 minutes, it's gonna go ahead and automatically shut off. And whenever the battery dies, it takes about 2.5 to 3 hours to fully charge, which isn't too bad. But yeah, I think that's it for now. Let me go ahead and turn it off. And again, here's a further look at the hand massager. This thing is pretty compact, so it definitely will go ahead and fit in a suitcase, so it's pretty good for travel. And I think the best part about this is the fact that this is wireless, so I don't have to go ahead and dangle a cable and make sure I'm always by an outlet. I can just go ahead and charge it up and just go ahead and use it on the go. But yeah, that's a quick look at the COMFIER hand massager.